Today, we're going to explore the incredible benefits of semen retention and how it can boost your attraction and well-being. First, let's talk about what semen is and how it's connected to your energy. We'll also share some tips on how to preserve and use this sexual energy wisely. Next, we'll discover the amazing potential that comes from practicing semen retention. Finally, we'll discuss how this can apply within a marriage. Stay connected till the end as we are going to explore all of the above mythical questions, especially the last question, which concern the most important issue in many lives. We're all at different points in our life journeys, and some of you might be new to these ideas, while others are already on this path. Our videos are here to educate, inform, and inspire you. The knowledge I'm sharing comes from ancient teachings, which may seem a bit old-fashioned to some. People approach these teachings in their unique ways. Some follow all the guidelines closely, while others choose what resonates with them. Remember, everyone's journey is special. People come to this path for various reasons, some for healing, some for spiritual growth, and others for personal success. Now, let's dive into this audio journey. Semen retention is the key to unlocking success and fulfillment in all aspects of life, whether they're material or spiritual. Think of semen as a reservoir of energy and vitality within you. If you waste it for momentary pleasure, you're missing out on its incredible potential. But if you learn to preserve and harness this energy, you'll shine brightly in whatever you do. It's essential to remember that the primary purpose of sexual activity is to create new life, not just for enjoyment. When you abstain from sexual activity for about 2 weeks, your body gets a break from constantly producing semen. This break can relieve your body of a significant burden, something experienced by those who frequently release this vital energy. The principles that apply to men in terms of potential harm-causing actions also extend to women. These actions encompass a range of behaviors such as indulging in sexual fantasies, consuming pornography, engaging in masturbation, participating in casual sexual activities, and any other activities that elicit sexual arousal in its literal sense. The term brahmacharya is a composite Sanskrit word formed by merging Brahman and Charithi. In this context, Brahman signifies the divine supreme, while Charithi translates to wandering or moving. Hence, the combined term encapsulates the concept of wandering in the divine or roaming within the Almighty. Anyone, irrespective of marital status, who practices this principle is known as a brahmachari. Moving beyond the literal interpretation, brahmacharya represents a state of being encompassing the mind, body, and consciousness. It involves adopting a disposition devoid of sexual or sensual thoughts, actions, and attitudes. This state is embraced by individuals to liberate themselves from the contradictions of worldly existence, aiming to embrace the unidirectional state of ananda or bliss, which finds its most profound manifestation in the divine Creator, the blessed Lord. When considering the timeline as each day unfolds, you will notice a remarkable transformation within yourself. You'll experience heightened brightness, increased happiness, a more cheerful disposition, and a surge in mental energy and capabilities. Looking ahead to a span of 12 years characterized by unwavering chastity, during which not a single drop of semen is lost, the celibate individual is believed to attain extraordinary abilities and a level of bliss that transcends earthly standards. Additionally, if one so desire, this path leads to a profound connection with the divine, often described as achieving the vision of God. Moreover, the celibate gains the power of total recall, an ability to remember anything regardless of its scale. These cited advantages are merely a glimpse of the countless benefits and powers that a practitioner can acquire. Yet it's important to acknowledge that the journey towards this pinnacle is equally wondrous. The pursuit of honest celibacy becomes increasingly blissful with every passing day, creating a remarkable and transformative path of personal growth and fulfillment. Imagine you have a kettle of water, and you want to transform it into steam. How would you go about doing that? The process involves a series of steps. First, you'd place the kettle on a source of heat, such as a fire. Then you'd seal the kettle tightly with a stopper. As the heat is applied, the temperature inside the kettle rises to 100 degrees Celsius, and eventually, you start to see steam forming. This temperature is crucial. Keeping the kettle at this temperature for a significant period allows all the water within it to gradually change into steam. Now let's consider some variations. If the temperature drops slightly to 98 degrees, or if the heating time is shortened, or worse yet, if there's a leak in the kettle, would these changes help achieve the complete conversion of all the water into steam? The answer is no. In this analogy, the kettle represents the environment needed for transformation. The heat symbolizes the consistent effort, and the sealing of the kettle represents the focused attention. Just as altering these conditions wouldn't lead to the desired conversion of water to steam, shortcuts or compromises also don't lead to the desired outcomes in various aspects of life. Consistency, proper conditions, and dedicated effort are essential for achieving complete transformation. Embarking on a 12-year journey of practicing brahmacharya is quite similar to a well-organized process. It's like how the human body makes semen through a carefully structured 7-stage progression. This process starts with food turning into chyle, then into blood, which further evolves into flesh, fat, bone, and eventually transforms into bone marrow. This intricate journey leads to the creation of semen, the seventh and final essential element of the human body known as shukra. Semen, this incredible substance, contains a blend of energy, power, creativity, and magnificence that exists within each person. It's like a reservoir of potential that can spark new life in the complex workings of human biology. No other bodily secretion has the profound ability to create life itself. Semen essentially embodies all prana, which is the vital life force that flows within us. It's crucial to understand that producing every drop of semen requires a significant amount of a person's life energy. And this very semen is the channel for creating new life. However, each time you lose semen, it also depletes your prana, your vital life force, leading to a decrease in your life energy. This biological process highlights the deep connection between life force, vitality, and the practice of brahmacharya. Just as preserving steam in our earlier analogy ensures the desired transformation, conserving semen and vital energy through brahmacharya becomes the key to unlocking the full range of human potential and vitality. Therefore, for a man to truly tap into his full abilities and excel in any aspect of life, preserving, transforming, and elevating semen become imperative. Just as turning water into steam required the right combination of time, heat, and pressure, a similar principle applies here. It demands a firm commitment to 12 years of unwavering celibacy in thought, speech, and action, making sure not even a single drop of semen is wasted unnecessarily. This time period and the discipline it involves are like the incubation period for prana, the vital life force, to rise to a level where an individual's inherent magnificence begins to emerge. Just as water transforms gradually in the kettle, brahmacharya emphasizes a journey of refining one's energies. Just as steam possesses inherent power, 12 years of dedicated practice promises the unfolding of a person's true potential. This journey represents nurturing one's internal resources, much like tending to a flame until it becomes a brilliant fire. What are the rewards of this process? One might rightly ask, What do you not gain through this process? Think of a barrel of water in its original form. It has limited potential. Yet, when transformed into high-pressure steam, its capabilities expand dramatically. It can drive turbines to generate electricity, cook nourishing meals, and power various functions. Similarly, Brahmacharya serves as a transformative force that can lead to extraordinary achievements in various aspects of life. The person who successfully embraces this journey, known as Urvareta, gains access to superhuman abilities and may even achieve a divine vision. These achievements pave the way for realizing one's highest aspirations, ultimately leading to self-realization, which is the very essence and ultimate purpose of human existence. Now let's explore the connection between Siddhis, extraordinary powers, and Brahmacharya. Siddhis are essentially manifestations of the limitless potential within the soul, or Atman. The reason most people don't readily display these remarkable abilities is due to layers of ignorance, or avidya that surround the soul, like a protective shield around our true capabilities. If one can effectively dispel this veil of ignorance, the seemingly unattainable becomes achievable, whether in the material world or the realms of spirituality. This is where Brahmacharya plays a crucial role. It serves as the key that unlocks this hidden potential and allows the radiant light of the soul to shine forth. Can the harm caused by past loss of vital energy be undone? The answer is yes, and it's never too late to start making improvements. Engaging in the practice of Brahmacharya, even for a few months, can demonstrate its positive effects. While scriptures suggest that the full potency and extraordinary capabilities unlocked by 12 years of celibacy are best realized when the commitment begins before the age of 32 or 34, this doesn't mean that starting later won't bring benefits. Past experiences are fixed in time, but we have influence over the present and the future. Anyone who begins practicing celibacy upon recognizing its merits, regardless of their age, will undoubtedly witness personal improvement and an enhanced radiance from that point onward. Just as a light kindled late still illuminates the surroundings, the decision to practice Brahmacharya holds transformative potential at any stage of life. The benefits can be broadly described as blessings. These blessings arise from conserving significant time and energy, which can then be redirected towards productive endeavors such as work, organization, cleaning, and hobbies. But within this transformative process, a deeper realization takes root, an understanding of the profound nature of divinity, and how it bestows favor upon you. Engaging in sexual activity solely for procreation is unquestionably legitimate. Just as we consume food to sustain our lives, having sex to bring forth new life is inherent in the natural order. Nature gives each entity a specific and innate purpose. However, it's essential to recognize that alongside this innate purpose, emotions can intertwine and create alluring incentives that might shift the focus from the ultimate goal, having children. Emotional elements can easily lead an individual to become enamored with the act of sex itself, sometimes overshadowing the primary aim of reproduction. In the case of a married individual responsible for a household, engaging in sexual activity is morally valid when pursued with specific objectives in mind. When pursued intentionally and purposefully to conceive desired offspring, sexual activity is ethically justified and aligns with the couple's aspirations. Moreover, during the initial phase of marriage, sexual intimacy can serve as a means to nurture a strong and healthy bond between partners, strengthening marital bonds and contributing to the foundation of a robust marital relationship. As a married couple continues their journey together, they often find that their bond becomes less centered around sexual activity. Instead, they lean more on elements like kindness, genuine love, mutual understanding, companionship, and unity. These qualities gradually become the pillars that uphold their connection over time. In the context of Brahmacharya, there's a difference between a single person and a married individual. A single person who chooses celibacy must abstain from all forms of sexual engagement. On the other hand, a married person, known as a householder or grihastha, is allowed to engage in sexual relations but only with their spouse and with the intention of conceiving children. If a householder aspires to live a Brahmacharya lifestyle within the bounds of marriage, they need to cultivate a mindset and behaviors aligned with this vision. By doing so, a householder can access the same array of benefits that a single, unmarried Brahmachari attains on their path towards self-realization. The first 3 to 4 months of practicing celibacy bring about a profound transformation in a person's mental state and perspective. During this period, one may touch the edges of a serene state of the soul, experiencing a tranquility that they may not have discovered in their adult life. However, it's important to approach this transformation with discernment. As time goes on, the initial sense of euphoria or elation tends to level off and find stability.